It is always beneficial to review recession outcomes in order to manage expectations. While the length, severity, and consequences of each recession vary, we tend to see more layoffs during economic downturns. Access to the credit market may also get harder, and banks may be less willing to lend money out of fear that more people will not pay back their loans. As you guys have already observed, interest rates are rising, which will slow spending and, of course, cause the recession to worsen. The stock market is collapsing. Everything that is going on in the world right now is giving us hints about what is to come. So, in this video, we'll prepare you for the recession by giving you 5 things you should be doing right now to prepare for it and also to be ready to grab the opportunities in it. So sit tight and don't miss any part of the video. Also, if you are new to the channel, remember to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you won't miss any future videos we post. Many people get worried about impending recessions, but you don't need to worry that much because we're here to inform you on how you can prepare yourself for it. In fact, recessions are a normal part of the cyclical economy in the United States, but they can be bad for people if they are not prepared. They can also be good for you in the long run if you are prepared. So that's what we want to focus on in this video. We want to talk about preparing for an impending recession. So, our first tip has to do with your income streams. People's biggest fears whenever a recession hits is that they will lose their job. Our first tip is to have multiple streams of income. You see, you have to look outside the box for financial freedom. It's much harder to have it while doing only one job. We always believe in making money outside of our 9-to-5 jobs for many reasons, but one thing in particular is that if you lose your main job, your side job can keep you afloat. That's why we're talking about side hustles and developing multiple streams of income. Regarding side hustles and developing multiple streams of income, we're not saying that you have to start off with a side hustle that makes $5,000 a month. We're saying start off small, make a goal, and then increase the outcome little by little. Any additional source of income can be helpful. So again, you can start off slow and expand your side hustles. And eventually, you will have a substantial part of the additional income that you will be generating each month from side hustles. The next tip is to take a look at your monthly expenses and reduce them. For example, can you make small changes to save yourself on the high cost of gas right now, like running all your errands in one trip instead of multiple trips? Or how about preparing a few more meals from home instead of eating out? You don't want to be in a situation when the recession hits. So we want to remind you that if a recession is on the horizon, this is a moment to reflect on your spending. And if you see opportunities to reduce those expenses, you should start to take steps right now to defer them. Roll through your budget line by line and really identifying where you can save in small areas. And it could also be in those large areas too. As you start going through those line items and identifying the savings, your savings in each category can really add up. You've probably heard people talk about saving. When they talk about how their savings rate is as high as 50, 60, or 70%, they didn't get there overnight. They started off as small as 1% and got better with time. Really, regardless of whether there is a recession coming or not, getting a hold of our expenses and savings can keep us out of financial difficulty. Our next tip to you is to research the unemployment benefits that may be available to you. Should you lose your job, and we hope that doesn't happen, understanding your unemployment benefits can reduce a lot of stress and avail you of funds quickly. Next is to take advantage of any types of lessons, courses, or certifications that you can get from your current employer. Many people have jobs that offer these types of things, but they aren't fully taken advantage of. Doing this is really important because it can improve your marketability in the workplace. It can be great for your current job, but it can also be amazing for if you're going out and interviewing for other jobs during a recession. Invest in yourself because you are the most valuable asset. Finally, don't let the fear of the recession deter you. Indeed, a recession can be a very scary time. Everyone is talking about a recession. Some experts are saying we're already in one. And this type of talk can stop many things. Like investing in the stock market, like investing in real estate, like pursuing other endeavors, i.e. retiring early. All of these things can be held back because of the fear of the recession. Did you know that more millionaires are created during recessions and depressions than any other time? You see, the thing is, a recession can also be a great opportunity to buy stocks in valuable companies for cheap prices. They buy low, sell high. So, review if you're financially able to take advantage of this if or when the recession hits. That is, if we're not already in it, right? Well, that's why we discussed these tips. So that even if we are in it now, we can take action to be prepared and move on opportunities that can move us ever closer to our goals. So those are our 5 tips for you on how to prepare for a recession. Like we said, there are strong indicators that a recession may come, but there are no guarantees that a recession will come this year, next year, but the next very likely recession will come at some point. But again, we don't know when. The idea is to be prepared, and in today's video, that is what we have talked about. Well, that is all for today's video. Feel free to share your concerns in the comment section below. And if you like this video, please give us the thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel and join the journey with us. Best of luck and goodbye.